come with me on this absolutely glorious Wednesday morning, and we've got a Fiat Panda, which is a little bit of a leaky boy. As you can see, the sump is leaking. It's quite heavily corroded, which is quite a common fault on these. Let's get involved. The first thing we're going to do is get the sump drain plug out of it and get the old engine oil out. Now we've got the oil draining into our lovely little receptacle. We have got a support brace underneath. We need to just undo the two bolts this side, one this side, and then we can just swing it out of the way. And we also need to remove this central exhaust section. What we're going to do, I can see me having to cut these bolts out. Now I've got the central exhaust removed, and what I've done, held it up with a ramp, with a ratchet strap. They're brilliant, they are, and they're only cheap. We can now move around to removing this gearbox support at the back, and also the support up here, and this gearbox cover here. Now that we've removed all them covers, and also I've removed all the 13mm and 10mm to hold the sump on in place, now we just need to get a little bit of a pry bar or something with a flat edge and prise this sump off. And there we go, that is one sumperoonie off. And as you can see by the state of it, it is all bent and twisted. It was a stubborn little bugger. Now we've got to move around to the worstest. Is there such a thing as worstest? I don't know, but we'll make it up today. The worstest job ever is getting all this old silicone off the block. And what we're going to be using is a little bit of a scraperoonie, and then we're going to get a wire brush on a drill and go around it and make it look like brand new. And there you have it. That now is the block all nice and clean. We've cleaned it down with a little bit of brake and clutch cleaner, and what we've done now is got the sealant. So I'm using the BGA silicone sealant. This is awesome stuff. And what I do, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but on the tip of the applicator I put a V in it, so as you apply it to the sump it stands up about 3 or 4 mil. So as you push that sump up, it's going to make a nice bead all the way around it. I'm going to leave this now for about 5-10 minutes before I put it back on, and it is always good practice to remove the oil pickup and get it cleaned. And that is the sump now on. Once you've talked them up, these are the 13mm, they are 29 Newton meters, and the 10mm, they are 9 Newton meters. And once you've talked them up, you will get a nice little bead in, I don't know if you can see it, all the way around it. I don't like it when it all smushes out the side. I think it looks awful. Anyway, all we've got to do now is just build it back up. And there you go, that is that car all back together now. I've signed and dated the sump, it's had a new oil filter and everything now as it should be. Now we need to drop the car down because I've got another job to do on it. And while we're waiting for that sealant to go off on the sump, we are coming around and we are putting a rocker cover gasket on the car. Look how basic that is. It's just so simple. They're brilliant, these little engines. As you can see, the rubber gasket, it has gone extremely hard and it's not doing its job. We have got a brand new L-ring one here that can go on it. And yeah, you've probably guessed it why that bumper is there on the floor, because we have put a brand new lower suspension arm on it. Right, let's get all this car built back up now and we can get it running. And there you have it, that car now is all finished off. We've got no leaks underneath. We're going to take it down the road for a little bit of a test drive, and because we've changed this lower suspension arm, you must always get your geometry done after you've had any suspension work carried out. Anyway, let's get it done.